Hey there, dog lovers. Today we're talking about love on a leash and strengthening our bond with our lovely dogs through adventure. I'm Frankie. I'm your host of Wag.Wander.Repeat, the podcast where every tail has a tale and every pup is part of the pack. We celebrate the joy, the mess, the magic, and the mayhem that comes alongside our four-legged friends. So grab a leash, a treat, or just a comfy spot on the couch, and let's dive into today's adventure. In today's episode, I'll be chatting with you about how to strengthen your bond with your dog through adventures. I'll explain the benefits of exploring together and how different activities can deepen your bond with your pup. I'll also be sharing some heartwarming stories about our bond with dogs, including some new research, as well as a tale of two dog heroes. So thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you and your pack had a great holiday season and a good start to the new year, as it's February now. I'm wearing my love shirt for my love of dogs because it is February, the month of football and Valentine's Day. So let's get started. First, let me get up some coffee and I'll be right back. All right. So, as always, we're going to start with our Wags and Wins segment. We are diving into some more special bonds that we share with our dogs. And a recent study just concluded that having a dog can improve mental health of teenagers. Go figure. A journal called iScience published their work, which shows that having a dog can reduce owner stress and decrease their chances of social problems, aggressive behavior, and delinquency. That may be in part because spending time around dogs stimulates the release of a hormone. I'm going to spell it for you guys. Oxytocin. This is also known as the love or cuddle hormone. It has a big impact on our stress relief. All right, so up next, a dog named Eeyore recently guided a sheriff's department to help his 86-year-old grandma who had fallen over while walking him. I love this. Her husband had reported her as missing when she didn't return from her usual walk with Eeyore. And when the sheriff department, sheriff deputy named Devin answered the call, he was greeted by Eeyore. He greeted him by saying, "Hi, where's your mommy?" Devin explained that all it took for the dog to practically drag him over to where she fell and needed medical help. So Eeyore, you're a smart pup. And I love that you got your mom some help, and that you were able to show Devin exactly where it was needed. All right, so the British Heart Foundation recently named a golden retriever and her mom, Hannah, as CPR heroes for working together to save Hannah's husband's life. Polly woke her mom up at 4 in the morning one night. Much to her shock, it was just in time to notice that her husband was experiencing a cardiac arrest. Their faithful pup must have noticed that an emergency was happening, and thanks to her quick thinking to wake up Hannah, she was able to perform, Hannah, not the dog, to perform CPR and get in touch with an ambulance in a move that saved her husband's life. So, Polly, you are one smart pup, and I love, love, love that you were able to help. Now, on to today's topic. Let's talk about experiencing new adventures together and how it can strengthen your bond with your dog. Not only is trying new things a fun learning experience for you and your pup, but adventures can also improve your relationship. So let's chat about how this practice can help build love and trust and some inspiration for adventures to go on and tips to get started. So why do sharing adventures build trust? I love this. On top of creating fun new memories through quality time, there's plenty of reasons that a sharing adventure can bring you and your pup closer. To start, they're a great opportunity to work on improving your communications. This includes not just casually talking and gestures, but also body language and training commands. I think we talked about training last month. Anyway, adventures also give your dog a reason to rely on you for guidance, leadership, and protection. It is a chance to demonstrate that your pup can rely on you and vice versa. Cooperation to do an activity together means depending on one another. Problem solving with your pup also improves their resilience, as well as bringing you closer together through cooperation and building confidence in your bond. Adventures are also a break from the routine, which give you both a mental break from daily thoughts and stress that you focus on. This helps you stay engaged and excited about what you can do together. Make it more enjoyable. Make it a lasting memory. Now, let's circle back to the fun memory part. Sharing adventures like this can create lasting memories. It has been shown that both dogs and humans can benefit from positive experiences, physical exertion, and mental stimulation, especially because they release the hormone I was talking about, the love hormone, as mentioned earlier. It is not only happy feelings, but it can also strengthen the relationship you share with your dog. So let's chat about some ideas that we can use. There's so many dog-friendly activities. So let me start by saying you can pick whatever appeals to you and whatever you can easily accomplish with you and your dog, whether you're looking for travel for a weekend or creating a backyard adventure right at home. Here's some activities I think you should consider. If you're hoping to plan a vacation with your pup, consider making a road trip part of the bonding experience. Spend a little time exploring dog-friendly restaurants, rest areas, bringing along some enrichment activities like bubbles, and spending time alongside them and maybe doing a picnic. Whether it's a vacation or a day spent together, consider some fun activities like hiking, camping, or visiting a beach, or even paddleboarding. I would love to try paddleboarding. Just not sure if Macy would tip me over in the water or if I'd tip both of us into the water. We might be able to teach your pup to do something you love, or maybe you'll learn something new yourself. You can also visit nearby dog-friendly businesses. Now, let's circle back to activities you could likely do in your backyard or even right in your living room. You could use your backyard to create an agility course. You could do some scent work or a dog-friendly sport, hide and seek, or even learning new tricks. My dogs, they all love fetch. So that's always a good one for us to play. Tennis balls are a huge hit in our home. As far as inside activities, you can set up a doggy spa night. You can take pictures together. You can taste test something new. You can make some healthy foods, get some new toys or games for playtime. Dog puzzles are always fun. Or share a movie night. I have two of my three love watching TV. Maddie gets way overexcited for anything with birds or horses. So her go-to anymore is I don't know if you've heard of it. It's called Cat TV on YouTube. And it is birds at different bird feeders. It's fabulous. Macy loves Bluey. And a lot of times we'll have Bluey playing at the dog park. So it's just kind of a way to connect those activities between home and there for her. So let's cover some of my tips for getting started and sharing adventures like this, especially if you and your dog are still getting to know one another, or if they're nervous about new things. While avoiding activities like this with dogs that's new to you or anxious might seem tempting, the easier route isn't always the most beneficial. In fact, adventures can help bring you closer together quicker and help build confidence in your nervous dog. Dogs need to feel confidence, and it's important for them to also feel safe when you're doing things with them. So the more that you're relaxed and calm as you're doing new things, the better that they will be relaxed and calm doing new things. So here's a couple tips. First of all, plan ahead. Know what you want to do and when, then prepare before you're ready to go. This will help make it simpler. You can focus on your pup. Prioritize safety during the outing or the adventure. Watch out for your pup, avoiding anything that puts either of you in danger. This includes things like keeping your dog on leash when needed and bringing along food, water, dog shoes, and maybe even a first aid kit. Remain patient and calm, even if something is difficult. You don't want to create a negative association for your pups when you're coming or to when it comes to leaving the house or trying a new activity. While it can be stressful to you, it's important to remember that your dogs also want to have fun. They love spending time with us and don't mean to take anything, and they don't mean to make anything difficult. Um, Even if it's a difficult first outing, don't give up. Consider starting smaller for your next adventure. And trust me, the trouble is well worth it, and the bond you'll build is for a lifetime. This is Wag.Wander.Repeat. Thanks for listening to this segment about making dog-friendly goals. I'd love to help you with your questions or, feel free to reach out to me with any thoughts below. Now it is time for our dog park dispatch. Today, I'd like to talk more about nervous dogs and how we can help them make new experiences easier on them. As I mentioned earlier, taking new experiences slowly and approaching a situation with patience is key. It's important to consider that even things that seem small to you, like leaving the front door, might be a scary experience for your dog. So start slow, pay attention to their body language. I'm going to tell you guys a quick little story. We have this lovely dog that comes to see us at Dogs of Tucson. She loves to play, and she is just the most joyful dog. I just adore her. However, the first time she came to see us, it took her half an hour to get in the front door. Now, this dog has a little bit of like stigmatism with her eyes, but she's a rescue. She has problems with doorways. Going in and out of places is always something that makes her nervous, makes her anxious. So after that first time, when she realized, hey, I get to come here and play, that was the best. I just totally adore seeing her come running in the door when we get to unleash her and just let her play. Is just, my heart's just happy. Being able to give that joy to her is amazing. All right, so it might be difficult your first time. Going out that door or going in a new door, those are things that our dogs need to feel comfortable about. It's scary. It's a big, scary world to them. You have to be their guide. All right, so you can also find things that are alternatives that make them feel less anxious or less nervous. For example, your dog might be ready to try hiking right away, but how about a short walk through the neighborhood? If something prevents you and your dog from enjoying an activity, try to think smaller. Try to think of, what's like the baby step? What can we do first? And what can we build up to next? And what's the next step? Maybe you can slowly work up their confidence to try the bigger activities, like going on a short walk to a full hike. It's key to keep trying to find small ways to improve dogs' confidences. Nervous dogs, they need that confidence. Even if getting started is difficult. While you decide to abandon an activity that you two don't enjoy, continue to try to find new ways and new things that you can do together. This will benefit both of you. In many cases of an anxious dog or an anxious pup, bonding with you and discovering new experiences are going to be huge for them. And it's going to bring them comfort and joy. All right, guys, thank you for being here for the episode 6. I'm so thankful to have you and your support. I hope you're enjoying Wag.Wander.Repeat as much as I am with bringing you these. We have a very small group of subscribers right now. We're hoping to grow. We would just love it if you would share episodes, share your thoughts with us, give us a review, tell us how we're doing. Until next time, keep your paws happy, your heart full, and don't forget to Wag, Wonder, and Repeat.